Hi everyone! Today I'm going to explain the English guide, the activities for the second term. Here we have a message for my students. In this message I say that of course I miss you and I want that all of you are excellent at home with your family. Okay? And I am totally sure that I will overcome this situation. Here we write my cell phone number, the blog, and the link from Google Classroom and code because you have to, you're going to interact by using these ways. Okay, the objective for the second term is that the students will talk about shopping addiction, the power of consumer, and how products are made by using passive voice. That is the principal topic of the second term, passive voice. And we have a final project. I'm going to develop this final project by following these three steps. Step number one, creativity. Students have to create a word cloud about products or gift for the teacher day. Speaking is the step number two. The student make a video explaining gift for the teacher day. Step three, writing. Student design an advertising brochure for a gift where they write about what is the product and how is the product made by using passive voice instruction. So the topic number one is the shopping addiction. The idea here is that we are going to develop all these activities in this Word document, and when you finish you have to upload this document, this file on Classroom, Google Classroom platform. The activity one is that you have to read the definition of shopaholic in the box, and you have to think about are Christine, Sam, Lucia, Tyler, and Oscar shopaholic? Are they shopaholic? How about you? Are you shopaholic? So the idea is that you read carefully and conclude. Okay? Shopaholic, guys, is a person who is addicted to shopping. For example, people who spend a lot of money buying clothes every day and are very obsessive to buy clothes all the time. Other similar words are workaholic, that is people who is addicted to work, alcoholic, addicted to drink alcohol, chocoholic, people who is addicted to eat chocolate. Okay, so guys, this is the activity one. The activity two is a matching activity. You have to match the adjectives. These adjectives: smart, baggy, cool, fashionable, sporty, tight, casual, formal, sensible, with these definitions. For example, clothes that you wear to do exercise. Here you have to write sporty, yes. So only you have to match adjective with definitions. Then describe the clothes in the pictures. We have three different pictures. So you have to write here in this box, you have to describe these clothes. Complete the sentence with an adjective from exercise 2. So you have to complete these gaps with the adjectives to describe clothes. With these adjectives: smart, but cool, fashionable, sporty, tight, casual, formal, sensible. Okay, complete these gaps. And finally, you have to write a short text about the clothes in your closet. Describe them using the adjectives in exercise 2. The idea is that you write here a paragraph, a short paragraph about your clothing style. What is the clothes that you like the most? Why, when do you wear them? Describing your clothing style. Okay, next is a reading activity. You have to read about fashion trend, and then you have to match the headings A, B, C, D with the paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to read this paragraph, and according with the information you have to decide is the in this line you have to write, for example, mind the environment or choose classic brands. According to this information you are going to write here a heading. Okay, next you have to discuss the tips in the article. In the article there are tips to have a very good clothing style. So you have to choose the most useful tip and why. What is the tip that you like the most? Okay, the activity 7, 8, and 9 is about the grammar explanation about imperative for advice. In this part, guys, go to the video tutorial that I did explaining this topic, imperatives for advice, and in that video I explain the activity 7, 8, and 9. Okay? Only go to the video and check it. That. The step number 1 for the final project is creativity. The idea here is that you have to create a word cloud with this application, Imagechef. You have to go to these links. In these links, I'm going to explain how you have to use this and create your word cloud. Yes. The number 1 is that you have to think about gifts for the teacher day. For example, a perfect gift for your teacher, maybe a book, maybe a pen. I don't know. You have to list 20 possible gifts. And then with that words, you have to create a word cloud with this application, Imagechef. It's very easy and it's very funny. I know that you will like it, this activity. The topic 2 is describing an adverb. Describing an adverb, so you have to match these words, these examples, with this type of products. For example, computer. What type of product is a computer? Maybe an electronic, so you have to write here electronic products. Or maybe jeans. What type of product is a jean? Clothes, so you have to write here clothes. And think of one more example for each type of product, so you have to write your example here. Okay, and of course the same activity with this table, the same. 3. Think of an adverb that you can remember. Describe it to your partner. I write here an example. It is an advert for deodorant that shows a woman running for miles. She doesn't sweat because the deodorant is so good. I like this advert because the message is very clear. So you have to describe an advert that you can remember, and you can use these expressions. It is an advert for, it shows, it like this advert, I don't like this advert because, and I put in this part some pictures. You can choose an advert for this product. The activity number 4 is a reading activity, the advertising game. In this reading, you can know what is the strategies to develop an advert, and then you have to answer the questions. Okay, similar to the previous activities about grammar. In this case, I will produce a video tutorial for explaining the grammar topics. So you can go to that video wheel and work on predictions. And in that video, I explained the activity 6, 7. So only go to the video and do it. And the step 2 for the final project is a speaking, so you have to make a video explaining a gift for the teacher day. The idea is that you choose a gift and you have to take a picture of your gift on internet, or I don't know, you have to take a picture of an object, a gift, and you can edit that picture using Photoshop. Please follow the link and follow the instruction there. The topic 3 is fair trade products. Fair trade products. So you have to read these products: fresh fruit, chocolate, cotton. We have tea, fruit drinks, coffee, flowers, and you have to write in this table. For each product you have to write two words from this box. For example, the fresh fruits. Fresh fruits, possible the word number 1, pineapple, or another melon, number 2 melon. That is the idea. For every product you have to write two words from this box. And continue with the second, the people in the pictures all work with fair trade products. What do you think they are producing? Look these pictures and imagine, predict. What do you think they are producing? Next, answer the questions, the two questions. What is a fair trade? And what can you do to support fair trade producers? There is your own, your personal answers here, okay? And then you have to download the MP3 audio that we have in Classroom. So you have to listen and complete the sentence. In this audio is Sarah talking about the fair trade products. So only listen and complete the sentence. And again, from the grammar, passive voice, I did a video. Guys, go to that video, and in that video I explained the activity 5, the activity 7, 6, and 7. Okay? And finally, we have the final project. It's a writing activity. You have to design an advertising brochure. Guys, you can use PowerPoint, Word, whatever program to do your brochure. The idea is that you write sentences using passive voice. Yes, to describe your gift or your product. You can use Photoshop. Follow this link and follow the instruction there. Plan your work brochure. You have to plan it, produce your brochure. Here I write some ideas that you can take into account and present your brochure. You can share the brochure by WhatsApp, or you can submit the brochure by using Google Classroom, whatever. And take into account this rubric. Remember, the rubric are the criteria or the aspects that the teacher are considered to evaluate your brochure. The content, the organization, the spelling, the graphics, pictures, all things I'm going to take into account. Okay, guys? And then we finish the guide. When you finish the guide, the worksheet, please upload it in Google Classroom, please. Okay, guys, bye bye. If you have any question, please let me know. Bye.